MC Radio Rental. Improvised rap. Random words: cake, rage, thank, discover, code. Yeah. Code. On the mic when I'm feeling my flow. Leave you reeling when I'm finding my home. Go so fast and I can't even slow. I'm hitting all the roads and the toads. You know that I am go forever when I'm up in my car. You know I'm grabbing on the mic and I am holding it hard. I shatter all the glass into shards, and you know that you were living when you sow in my farm. And I leave seeds for greenery. You know that I am the queen, you're my regency. Whether it is later or just recently, it's not really how it sees the beat, but you know, seizing the day because I have to just sway. You know, we're living under leaves and when we are up in the glade, maybe we will grab a glaive up from the lake, because the lady in the water, she will hand me a blade. Yeah, you know that I'm rapping much harder, acting like I'm slinging it, I'm king of the Arthur. Yeah, I'm acting on the farm, I'm a farmer, but I'm gonna play a game of would you rather. Yeah, maybe you will have to thank me. If you sneeze, I'll give you hankies. Acting like a Kong, I'm lanky, but you know I'm kinda wrangling. I'm getting all angry, I might misbehave when I'm getting angry, when I get in a rage. Maybe I'm a monster and I have to be slain. Maybe I will be early, maybe be late, but you know, maybe get together when we're having a party. When we're doing it together, we're always hearty. You know that I'm cutting you a slice of the cake, and maybe when I get all the taste I'll behave. It is so delicious and I've never been vicious. You know that when I eat the cake, you know I barely resist it. Yeah, you know that it's the hugs and the kisses, and maybe we'll exist when we get in the midterms. Look, I'm just relaxed, you know, I'm sitting all back when I get on my stacks. You know that maybe y'all will cut me some slack, and I'm living in my hammock, and you know I'll be back because I'll always return. I have to just burn, you know I'm living in the jungle and I'm rumbling ferns. I just love all of the leaves. When I see the green, I just feel so pleased. You know, I need all of the sun, and I need all the honey. You know, I need to breathe the air, and I need to be running. You know, I'm feeling so stunning, and I can never be mumbling because I'm speaking so straight. Every time I'm so cunning, you know, it comes from the brain when it's right off the mic. You know that I'm on the range, and I'm riding so tight. You know, I'm up on my horse, and I'm never exhausted, cause you know I've got the energy. I know where the force is, I know where the source is, and it's so delicious. You know that I just exist, and I'm feeling the riches. You know I never will miss it. After just a hit, you know we're sitting all back. It's rich and I exist, and I insist that we hit this. Grab the mic and hit this. I can't resist this. Yeah, nice. Alright, that was a good start. That was fun. Let's keep going. Yeah. Living like I'm good or I'm evil, raising up the steeple in my cathedral. Yeah, I'm acting like I'm Gollum or Smeagol. Maybe I am better when I'm acting all feeble. Feeble or strong, short or I'm long. You know it doesn't really matter cause I'm dropping the tongs, cause I'm forging the ring. Celebrant boy, you know that I am doing nice and I've never been bored. You know that I'm really starting ending it. You know I'm acting on my swear words with the censorship. You know that maybe y'all will be offending it if I am saying all the words like apprenticeship, because I just gotta just teach. You know that I am arriving, then I'll maybe just leave. Yeah, you know that it is not as it seems, but you know that I can see right through it cause it is sheening, it's light. Yeah, the glittering. You know the way you maybe like we're scissoring. Malcolm, you know that's where the middle is. When I get the sausages, you know it's gonna be sizzling. Look, we're up in the tent, improvised rhymes, I don't know what is next. Yeah, don't know what expect, but it doesn't matter cause I'm showing my pecs. You know that maybe I will act like Lurch. I'm in the Addams family, that has to hurt. Yeah, living like I'm up in my yurt. That's a kind of a tent, and that is my dessert. Yeah, I'm winding back time. When I'm feeling no relaxed, you know I might just recline. Yeah, I'm shining with the diamonds in mines, cause you know that I am finding them, they're up in the grime, and I know that they're fine, so I have to just shine them. If I will forget it, then I might just remind them. Yeah, I'm acting like I might just be miming, because you can't see me, but you know that we're shining. Look, I know where the light of lime is, and you know that I'm sailing right to where the sirens. Look, you know that Odysseus is reaching for it every time it seems that it is retreating, but the tides will maybe just rise. You know that we're gonna wash away with water the grime, and I'm feeling sublime, and I feel like I'm flying, and at the end of it I'll eat the lemons and lime, because the vitamin C is riding with heat, and if I am forgetting you're reminding me, but it doesn't matter cause we are sliding heat. At the end we are finding glee. Alright. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Simplify. Barrier, employee, piano, lute, sugar. What rhymes with sugar? Sugar, would ya? Sugar. Booger. Sugar booger. Sugar booger. Look. I'll carry ya. I'll grab ya like Atlas, break barriers. Yeah, I'm like the glass, I shatter ya. When I'm like Thor, I'll hammer ya. But it doesn't really matter when I just am a toy. Apprenticeship, I'm in your employ. I will just I'll float up when I carry the stoy. Look, have to loot. You know that when I'm confused, I find a muse. It's fakery, it all is a ruse. But with decisions and I have to just choose. I am not amused, I act like the queen. Lately or just recently, you know that acting, it is not seems to be. But you know I'm gonna end all of the Regency. You're fiending me. Maybe at the end you will be bleeding me. Everything not as seems to be. So, you're peeling me, look. Fuck. Sheet, parking, compensation, arena, admire. Alright. Yeah. At the end of the day, you have to just sleep. Put your head upon the pillows with sheets. You have to retreat, otherwise you're not looking bleak. And at the end of the day, we are hardly finding all our places. We find the parking. We are not harming. We're living under trees like we're palming. Like Tina Arena, maybe go forever when I never have seen ya. I'm not a leader, never been a follower, but I will not please ya. Or might just admire, when we are climbing, we go up the spire. I'm feeling inspired, but you know I am not a liar, but I'm playing the liar like a lyrebird. Then I'm really gonna find the herd. Then I will inscribe the earth. I'm writing on dirt, I find its worth. On the search, you know I'm growing the seeds. Eventually it's gonna rise, it's gonna be green. And the Regency, whether lately you're late or it's recently, it's not as it seems to be. It's not where the fiends have been. We're making all better when we get all the flock, you know it's herd. The herd is a lot because we're getting all the wool and we're pulling it over. Maybe at the end we will be like Red Rover, but you know that I am gonna go home, yeah. I'm like E.T., I'm just gonna phone, yeah. Order y'all, you know we're getting all chaotic in the waterfall. I go up then I sorta fall, I stumble, I tumble, I find the oars, because we just gotta go up at the ships, you know we're on the 7 seas and I know we exist. It's all up on the flick of the wrist, Wingardium, when I get in the hist. Look, I'm swallowing pills, and when I got the money I put into the till. And you know that we are simple, we have got no frills, but you know that I am moving and I've never been still. I'm not from the mill, I'm cutting the grist. You know that we're gonna cut the puzzle that fits, but you know that we're gonna leave it in bits. We disassemble you when we leave it in git. Alright, that's shit, let's do something different. This one is way too fast. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I do it on a dare. I'm living in my lair. I'm looking real fair, but you know I'm hairy, I'm looking like a bear. Thank you for having me, you know I'm eating all the kilojoules and calories. Yeah, you know that we slam the heat. Yeah, you know that we will slam the beat. Looking like I won't routine. When we come through, then I went through heat. You know, ambiguity, because you know that we are you and me. Yeah, because we move through the heat, because there is no confusing me. Yeah, it is all a ruse you see, but you know I'm grab kangaroo the beat. Look, I go forever, grab it on the matter, grabbing all the hammer, then I shatter all the matter. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it peeing from your bladder, but it doesn't matter, cause I got the havoc. You know, I make all of the chaos, then we're gonna fire them, leave all the layoffs. Gonna beat you up in the playoffs like it's football, and the way of Earth going on forever in a circle. Cause you know I'm moaning like I am Myrtle, but you know I'm carrying everything turtles. But you know it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna hurdle, fall through space, right off my face. Doesn't really matter, I am delicate like lace, but you know I'm gonna hit you right in the face with the bass like a Baylord, make us fate. Yeah, going on forever when I gasp and I get it all together, never soften, I'm always hard. But you know we're gonna go forever in the party, but you know I'm gonna do it easy, and it's hardly, you know that we're starting, we're ending, and we're farming, cause we're growing all the grains, we need all the seeds, growing all the green, need it to succeed. You're gonna go forever when I got all of the pumpkins, cause you know I'm gonna leave you in the country bumpkin, cause you know that we are never gonna be thunkin', never gonna go down, always be chunkin'. We're running, cause we're going so fast, going on forever, cause we gotta go hard. You know that I shatter all the glass up into shards, but you know that you're living on my farm, cause you know I need the vegetables, and then I'm gonna chop, and you know I haven't got a little, I've got a lot, but you know I'm gonna clean you up, I got a mop, so you know that I'm gonna just take my shot. Yeah, I'm going on for real when I'm grabbing them, taking my shot, cause you know I'm living Hamilton, cause you know that I'm gonna have to just hand you everything. I'm so great, Alexander, cause you know I'm gonna have to get real shouty, cause you know that I'm gonna rise up the mountain. We gonna get together and shout, cause it doesn't matter what we are about, playing all the chess, cause you know I am the pawns, Regency Queen, cause you know I got a lawn. Then I'm gonna sit back in my yard, and you know that I grow grain on my farm, cause I need all the green and I'm growing all the trees. Maybe eventually we will be pleased, but you know that I've got everything I need, or at least that's how it seems. Seeing all the light when I got all of the sight, feeling so excited, so I gotta write. Then I gotta rhyme when I improvise, you know, spitting all the bars when I'm into rhymes. Yo, you know, in the boat gotta row, and you know I go fast cause I'm never gonna slow. Yeah, E.T. getting on my phone, cause I gotta talk when I'm going right home. Yeah, you know that I'm so damn stunned, and I'm gonna cut you up like an onion. Then I'm gonna cry cause I can't fly, you know that I'm living so damn sly. Yeah, getting all the lemon and the lime cause the vitamin C when I'm sending all the rhymes. You know that I go forever in time, but you know that I'm never been heavier light, cause I've got all of the frequency. You know I will be where I need to be. Yeah, that's my destiny. You know that I'm ending entropy, that's the best of me. For a century, Ptolemy dropping these philosophies, but it doesn't matter, there's a lot to me. I am cloned like Snoke and I'm dropping heat. Yeah, you know that I'm spitting it like cinema. You know that I'm easier, I'm getting old difficult, but you know I'm getting to the maximum to minimum, and then I'm gonna spit them again with the synonyms. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, that was good. I think we're better at that than we used to be, for sure. Let's try it one more time because it's fun. Oh, the internet's being weird. I mean, it's definitely like more superficially impressive when it's fast. And I'm just able to like sort of make sense at that speed now, so that's fun. Let's try again. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Schubert. Thank you, Not Quite. Thank you, L6. Yeah. Not like Kendrick, humble. Never gonna go slow down when I stumble. Never gonna speak straight mumble, but you know that I'm never gonna fumble. I hold it tight when I'm spitting all the rhymes, and you know I'm on the mic, and you know I'm gonna light it. Yeah, MC Radio, rhyming, cause you know I be styling. Going on forever when I'm making all the havoc. Then I'm gonna keep you together in my bracket. I'm gonna climb up the ladders, gonna grab the vegetables and then I'm gonna stab it. Yeah, you know that I can see it's a tumor. Doing with comedy, you know I got the humor. Chasing me, I'm gonna lose you, cause you know that I'll confuse you. Yeah, I take it all back to the basics, cause you know I make my statements. You know that I might engrave it, I taste it, then I might forsake it. I ate all the cake and you know I make statements, but you know all the currants and the raisins. I hit you much harder, I'm a farmer, got the sultanas. Yeah, I take it all back to the grapes. That is the wine that I pour, I behave, but you know that my statements, I take them lately, and then you know that I'll make them famous. Cause I go forever and you know I'm heinous. Then I go forever like a Hermione Granger, looking all nice when I hit you with the wand. When I'm on the mic, then I'm spitting writing you a song. Yeah, we're acting all silly like a flower, getting all the lilies and you know I devour, making you a florist cause I won't just acknowledge it. You know that I grab it all, I put it in my porridge cause I gotta just eat it. I eat all the breakfast, eating all the breakfast and you know it's gonna be endless. You know that I put it at the end of every sentence, serious period with appendage. Yeah, going up forever with the basics. I can see all the cakes and I taste it. You know that I go forever then I gotta eat it. But you know that I know where the paste is, going up forever in the kindergarten, eating paste cause you know the harvest, growing all the grains when I got all of the seeds, and I gotta go succeed when I'm living all my dreams. Yeah, gotta just breathe with the exhale, then you know that I'll get all the text sales, then it go back to the book. Yeah, Peregrine took, but I'm gonna put it when I swallow all the tractors, then you know I'm making all the havoc. Yeah, grabbing all the havoc, but you know that I might just have it, moving on together when I'm making all the shift, then I'm gonna get the grain and I sift. Yeah, everything I get I must insist, but you know I do flick the wrist. Yeah, you know that I'm never gonna slow ya, hit you with the spells, hit you with the spells, Leviosa, but you know that I flow like Yoda when I hit you high with a Sith. I insist, through the mist, then you know I got the pith, and it's a grift, but I go forever when I'm into them. You know I'm up in school, it's curriculum. Yeah, then I'm gonna finish them from the max to the minimum. Yeah, have my way when I'm gonna make it, I fabricate. Yeah, you know that I have the grapes, I make all sultanas in harder ways. Yeah, I stamp on it, make all the making all the wine, looking all nice, acting all sly. Alright. Let's do Supercell. Alright, I think this might be the last one. Quick one today. Quick one today. Life's short, rap fast. That's what they say. Alright. Random words, Ivory, lost custody, dialogue, exercise. Ivory. Find the hate. On the mic I find the hate, you know I got all of the ebony and ivories. Yeah, I will excite the keys. I'm playing the piano when I rhyme on beats. Yeah, you know that we are never gonna stop. You know I'm stuck up on an island like we're island in Lost. I'm grabbing them off, and you know I got the boulder like the Sisyphus rock, and then you know that we go forever with the custody. You know we speaking so straight, never mumbling. You know I'm Aaron Yeager in the rumbling, because we're gonna fall down when we're tumbling. Yeah, and maybe I am wrong, you know you better say it back like a dialogue. Yeah, and maybe I will find my rock, because I'm living like I'm Sisyphus and I am slots. We're playing all the games and we're speeding it all wrong, but you know we make it better when we're getting on a song. Yeah, starting up and end the rhymes. You know I'm running round in circles like it's exercise. You know I bent the rhyme and then I make it all straight. You know I may misbehave when I ain't in my grave, but until that day I'll go on forever. You know I'm gonna blow you all around with the windy weather. Yeah. Yo, I spit it, I open my jaws, I go on forever and I never got pause. You know that I will act like a lord, but I am Yoda cause I got all the force. You know I might regale ya, I'm not jailer, but it doesn't matter cause I act like Taylor, because I'm living like I'm on the planet of the apes. So you better not ever be getting in my way, cause I'm grappling the gates and I'm opening them wide. You know I'm gonna run out when I open my eyes. You know I see all the light, I got the frequency, and I am moving so fast to where I need to be. You know I'm acting all explicit, I am getting slizzard. You know that I'm a lizard cause I'm acting like a wizard, and I've never been late because I got all of the spells. Maybe you hit an apple like I'm Willem, like I'm Tell. Yeah, I go forever, start to the end. You know I'm walking with my feet, I know that I trend. Yeah, but maybe that is just where I tread, and at the beginning you know I'll find the end. You know the alpha and the mega, acting like I'm heavier. You know that I am gonna pick you up and then I shed you. You know that I might sever with the severance, because I'm never gonna show you all the difference. Alright, let's do one last little verse. I don't know if we can call it a verse. But yeah, that was fun. Ebony and Ivory excite the keys. Yeah. In the cold, we you better huddle, acting like a penguin cause you know we gotta snuggle. I'm a muggle, I haven't got the magic, but you know I never fumble. Yeah, I'm acting like a Peregrine took. You know I got all the potatoes and I have to just cook. You know that, I'm up, I'm shook. But it doesn't matter cause I never forsook everything that I believe in. I have got the reasons, haven't got a rhyme, but you know it is my season. I'm acting like the weather when I'm shaking all the heather. Individually or we're together, it doesn't really matter cause I got all the thumbs. I'm acting like Attila cause I'm killing the Huns. You know I'm coming all together so you have to applaud. You know the way you're gonna make a ring because we afford. You know we going on forever, I might just explode. Yeah, got all of the force when we're acting like Yoda. Maybe like a Simpson like home. Everything I'm saying and everything that I told ya. Look, I act like a monk, and if I'm falling on my head then maybe you'll hear a thunk. Act like a hunk, but you know it goes forever, and you know I've been stung. Look, I'm tired. Alright, we'll end it there. Thank you so much for listening, this was fun. We'll do this again, and it'll be a yeehaw good time. Oh, I like louder though. Alright. Look. I'm wearing a hat, I'm keeping my utility built up on the strap, and you know what I'm demanding, I cut you no slack. I don't know how you will react. I'ma eat you like I'm Hannibal Lecter. You're up upon my scene and now you'll act a director. Yeah, I am the virus, I might just infect you, but you know that I am never gonna detect you because I can't see, I'm acting so blind. And when I'm gonna eat the lemon, I'ma eat all the lime, and then I'm cutting all the fruit and then I'm eating the rind. Cause you know that I insist that I am up on my grind. It's from the 9 to the 5 because I gotta just work. I'm go berserk when I'm uncertain, but I'm just hurting and I'm not firm on what's happening. You know that I am right on Earth, but it's the craziest of planets cause we're grabbing the hammock. You know I'm acting like Thor because I am grabbing the hammock. You know we're smattering glass and I don't know what is asked. I don't know what I had just asked, but it doesn't really matter cause I have the questions. I got the forces and I'll have to invest them, but I can see it cause I haven't detected where the end is of every sentence. I'm serious, I haven't a period. You know that I am seeing you, but I am not fearing it because I'm not steering it. I go with the flow and I don't know where it goes, but we will have to just row because we're up on the ocean and we're never exploding. And maybe take it backwards when we have an implosion because I had not wrote it, it is improvised. I'm feeling it, I'm writing it, and I have rhymes. Well, we're going on forever when I find all the light. I'm kind of frightened, but I might just invite all the energy when it comes right through the gates. I'm finding fates, I'm finding faces, but I won't just say them cause I have to stay silent when I'm staying. You know that I will never remind it because I am just miming, I'm not saying a word. It's kind of absurd, but I'm off on a search, and eventually I maybe will just have to detect it. I will choose it and I will have to invent it. I'll make it new cause I won't assume. If I'm lost then I might exude all the energies when it's exploding from me, and maybe eventually we will just flow in the sea. You know we're going right down deeper in water. You know I'll explore you, acting like Doria because I adore you and you have no flaw, and eventually maybe together open a door, and I am not sure, but we will involve it. Origami cause you know that I'll fold it. Everything I was told was not true, but eventually you know I have to move. Or we just will have to move through what I have to do. That's how I introduced it when I lose the music and I act so ruthless, you know, getting ugly because I am feeling gruesome. I will muse it cause I'm never amused. You know I bounce like kangaroos, but you know that you're not grabbing me, you're not having me. I'm feeling scared, I'm rattling bars, I rattle them hard, and eventually we'll get to the yard, but I will impart in my garden. You cannot harm them when they're in the armor, but forever I am not a farmer, but it doesn't matter cause I rap much harder. I'm grabbing the mics and then I'm grabbing it tight. Eventually the sun goes to night, then I will look up and I'll see all the stars, and then I'll know that everything has had to be hard. You know I see all the light with all the frequency and everything, it'll feel where it needs to be. Queen and the Regency, you know I'm ending it or late or maybe recently. Okay, we'll end it there. Alright, thank you so much for listening, this was fun, and we'll do it again. Yeehaw. See you next time. Cheers.